And we're live. Good evening, good afternoon, good night, wherever you may be, and welcome to another scene in Living World of Darkness, the Mage venue. The scene is set in the evening at the Metropolitan Museum of Art in New York City, where due to popular demand, exhibition of Celtic art has been extended indefinitely for reasons both in and out of character. And we find the magelings planning the heist of this artifact of interest. We begin our scene with the party gathered at in the afternoon next to next to the museum to figure out basically the last stages of the plan. And it is here we begin our scene.
Flip you.
So yeah, basically everyone has been briefed on the plan, given their gear. The museum is about to close in like 15 minutes, and yeah, it has been decided that Caleb, because Caleb is a stealth master, and Nausicaa, because she knows firstly how to best smash the case, and secondly the exact route that will mean we don't get seen by the cameras. Fate is guiding her. We'll enter, and the rest will be outside, ready to either help if the shit goes wrong, or more likely get away. Everybody knows what they're doing.
We've gone over this 5 times on the way to the museum. Pretty sure we know what to do, but be careful.
Elijah is gonna hand over to not Caleb the torque.
He will take it with his glowed hands.
So it is a replica. But if technically now it's gold, should be enough to fool the alarm. You will also have here, as I'm sure Nausicaa gave you, but here again, the schematic of what I saw previous time.
Thank you.
Now, the guards are gonna be, hopefully, lazy. I've placed flyers earlier today. I think they would have read them by now. So I think if you stick to your plan, nothing should go wrong. That's at least what my gut feeling tells me.
He nods. Nausicaa, you said that you know the way inside?
I have it memorized.
Okay.
Nausicaa is actually wearing like basically a slightly different clothes. She's wearing like a big hood, just so when she's like walking in, her might be at least a little bit obfuscated.
Mm-hmm. Same, like, he wears the shit that you said, but, he has a glass. His nose looks bigger, fake nose, stuff like that. Even if he gets on camera or sees differently, he will just make sure that he looks different.
And yeah, she basically has the gear in kind of like what just looks like a normal tourist backpack. We'll wait for 45 minutes till after they've shut, and then we'll be ready. But we'll be in contact, and Nausicaa will kind of tap to the earphones that they all have in.
Yeah, sure. Ava looks incredibly nervous.
And with Caleb and Nausicaa entering the museum, if they take the time to actually notice, the guards are not particularly interested in anything that happens. They're showing each other YouTube videos. One of them's telling the others that he's got some problems at home, that his kid has been sick, and stuff like that. They're not exactly focusing on the job. I wonder why. And Nausicaa and Caleb proceed to the toilet from behind the stairs without managing to gather any attention whatsoever. Um, like, people give Nausicaa the outlook as, yeah, she's the bald girl with the big hood, but she doesn't stand out that much in the general New York populace. Whereas Caleb enters like a fox without anyone even giving him a second look, to the point in which someone almost bumps into him.
My apologies.
Whereas we've got Julie, Ava, and Elijah in the getaway car, if I got that right, waiting outside. Time passes. The last visitors of the museum exit. Most of the lights close. Caleb and Nausicaa will hear the guards doing the first round of the evening, and basically all the locks on the doors and the windows going like, and the security, like the alarm system going on. And yeah, you're in.
Nausicaa is glancing at her watch, and she'll basically kind of like say to Kayla very, very quietly, like 20 minutes, 10 minutes, 5 minutes. When we go, follow me exactly. Try to walk in my footsteps, okay?
He nods. Doesn't say anything. Because with his law too, he knows if they caught, jail time is awaiting. Or worse things. He nods.
And as the time approaches, Nausicaa will literally like kind of put the black jacket on, pull the balaclava down over her head, and looks like a friggin' thief.
He does the same. He puts his shit on. Beard still looks weird. It's there to make sure that someone who sees thinks that there's a huge beard on this guy. I can hear it as well, and we shouldn't hear it because YouTube will make it disappear. Our voices will be gone if there's any music, guys. Oh, see.
But once the time comes, Nausicaa literally stands by the door, and you can see her kind of like counting down in her head. She's not actually using time magic. She's literally just looking at a watch. And then as soon as it happens, Nausicaa just nods to Caleb and steps out and begins like she's basically like counting her steps along the exact route to take. And you see her kind of like begin when she turns. She literally just like turns on the spot and walks along.
He will follow, like she said, exact steps, maybe more stealthily.
And we'll make their way to the place.
The pair make their way towards the case that holds the torque. Sorry. In the meantime, what's happening in the escape car?
Oh, Julie is just sitting for the moment, and she's she doesn't have any drugs on her, but she is listening to music that is like chanting music, and she's brought it, and she's just. It's not that it can be heard from outside, but it's it's just that there's a mellow mood, shall we say. And she's just sitting there jamming, and just does not appear to be that well.
Ava is starting on her 5th fingernail, chewing it down, and she is keeping an eye on the museum and on the surroundings. Back to the museum door again, and starts on her 6th fingernail.
Elijah, for his part, is he's also on fingernails, but he's more exchanging looks between Ava and Julie. And after an awkward moment of silence, he's just gonna blurt, I just wanted to be noted that I did not appreciate your comment during the soiree of inauguration.
Whoa. Wait, what?
I just wanted you to know. And he's looking outside now.
Outside of the museum, you basically after the closing time, you see people get out of the museum. Probably see a police car passing by, but they're running at a really high speed, going very, very, very far from you. And yeah, at some point, one of you is going to look at the time, notice the fact that it's on. Museum's closed, and your friends are both in.
7th fingernail. Chomp, chomp, chomp. I'm just gonna take a walk around the museum, okay?
Sure, fine.
Okay. Yep, and she'll do so. She'll get out and walk around the museum.
Okay. And since you're kind of provoking me, I'm going to roll a fate die.
Oh, fuck you. I'm not provoking anyone.
You exited the car.
God damn it.
Spit the body.
You see a hobo basically rattling his little Starbucks mug with a few coins in it, but
Oh, she'll
nothing
give a
up
coin.
he's gonna just like wink at her and nod his head. Be like, yeah. Thanks, Annie.
You're welcome. After her round, she'll, get back in. She would actually have bought coffee somewhere because, just having 3 people sit in a car is weird, but 3 people drinking like coffee makes it a short stop before you go anywhere.
Getting back inside. What are Caleb and Nausicaa doing in front of this case?
Oh, when we get to it?
Yep.
Nausicaa will actually look at it, and she'll pull out like a Sharpie, like a marker pen, and she will draw a circle and then a cross in it. And then basically like pull out a chisel and a hammer and offer them to Caleb. If you hit it exactly here, it should break most easily.
Caleb looks and not nods, but like he knows this will make a lot of voice, but you know what? I guess we're doing this. They don't have a lot of time. So like he just like takes a deep breath and then boom, bam.
Okay. This is gonna be an awkward one, but let's do it like this because I have no other idea on how you roll just hitting something with the chisel. So I'm gonna say it's gonna be Dex melee.
I don't have a melee.
Okay,
I
then
have
straight up
athletics.
Dex.
Wouldn't it be
Uh,
strength just to break something?
Yeah, I think so. But I don't know.
I think
Yeah,
there's
but he's trying to
saves.
hit like a point. So I'm guessing there's some aiming involved.
We can
Would
roll
my-
2 dice. Robbie, you were saying something?
Yeah, I mean, because Nausicaa has essentially done like the entropy effect to work out like its weakest spot. Would it make it easier or
Yeah,
reduce difficulty?
yeah, it's like probably difficulty 4.
Okay. I guess we're rolling that 2 dice at difficulty 4.
Yeah, you get 1 success. And what's your strength?
2.
So that's 3 dice. No successes. So you hit it. There's a death like with the whole thing trying to vibrate.
Is
You
he like
put the dent in the glass.
Again, hurry up.
and he does it again. Bam.
And yeah, I'm not gonna roll dex again. Fuck it. You hit it. It resonates again, like.
Again. He
And for
hits
us,
again.
and before you get the hammer up to hit again, you see ripples forming in the glass, like little veins. And before you get the chance to hit it a third time, just because you moved the chisel a bit without wanting it, the whole thing falls on the ground and shatters.
He pulls the fake one. Is Nausicaa like stealing the real one?
Yeah, Nausicaa pauses for a moment, like waiting to see if an alarm goes off. But if it doesn't, then yeah, she'll basically like get ready to do the Indiana Jones swap with Caleb.
Let's see if anybody hears it. No, apparently YouTube's funniest cat videos is a lot more interesting than the loud noise you just made.
Yes.
And he basically like puts the fake one after the Nausicaa takes the real one.
Yeah. All right, let's go. Same way.
You see the Nausicaa, you see the pressure plate going up a bit when you take the real one.
Mhm.
But Caleb manages to put the fake one on the exact same spot, and the pressure plate starts going down again. So your heart maybe skips a beat.
Nausicaa
But
doesn't
yeah.
have a heart.
Okay, I don't know. Your spleen skips a
Wait,
bit.
yeah.
I don't know.
The processor.
Your processor, after running binary, hits a 2.
It's the Batman symbol. But yeah, as soon as that happened, behind the mask, Caleb can see Nausicaa's eyes go wide, and she's like, "Yeah, there's kind of like clearly some adrenaline." She's like, "Let's go, let's go, let's go!" And basically like heads off in the same direction, and literally like retraces her steps to the toilet. And once they're just like outside, well, in the corridor outside the toilet, basically just like heads in the other direction.
Is the comlink on or not? Because I forgot to ask.
Oh yeah, she will tap it and be like, yeah, basically be like, "We've got it. We're on our way. We got it. We're on our way. Are we clear?"
Yeah. Ava will look outside after saying yeah. It was like, are we actually clear?
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah,
Yes.
we're good.
Okay, so who has the real one? Nausicaa or Caleb?
I think Nausicaa does. Yeah,
Okay. Does she have gloves on?
Yeah.
Fair enough.
she'll put it in a bag actually.
Fair enough. Yeah. So you now have the real one, and are heading down the same path to the corridor and down to the way out, so to speak.
Um,
In the meantime, outside, just to make this a lot funnier, a police car stops. The same police car that you saw earlier going through the other direction. And you see two cops coming out. One of them heads to the coffee shop and grabs the coffees. The other comes towards your car.
Yeah. Julie just rolls her window down, and just pops her head out. Hey, good evening.
And the cop just looks at Julie. I'm guessing Ava's on the right seat.
No,
Sure.
she's not. Is she in the car anymore?
Yeah, of course she is. She
Oh,
got you guys coffee and got back. She's working on her 9th fingernail by now, but this is going more rapidly. But hey,
We'll worry when she gets to the 11th.
yeah. She starts biting on her toenails next.
Okay.
Julie actually just waves to the cop.
The cop raises an eyebrow. Good evening, ma'am. Is everything okay?
Yeah, well, kind of. I mean, we're ready to go to this. She looks around. Have you seen a guy? He's Hispanic. He's he's a good guy, but he's a little big. A little big, but he's maybe 5'11", about 6 feet. He's a bit lazy, and he's supposed to be here. Have you seen a guy like that?
I'm gonna ask you to roll me manipulation subterfuge. They're trying to bullshit the cop.
All right. And would my innocent merit come into play?
Yep.
And does the dice roller roll thingamajig?
Nope, it doesn't
not.
work. So I'm rolling for you.
4 dice.
3 successes. Let's see what the cop rolls. Yeah. The cop suddenly looks at you confused, and somehow something in his mind clicks and be like, Hispanic guy. Uh-huh. Yeah. Now we'll be looking out for any Hispanic guys. And he looks over Julie's shoulder for a second and looks at Ava, who's presumably still biting her nails.
I mean, she as the cop kind of came up to them, she would have stopped a little forcefully. And he's just taking a sip of her coffee and is smiling.
You okay,
Trying to
miss?
give a,
You
yeah,
okay, miss?
fine. Fine, it's just our friend is a bit late.
Roll me.
It's technically not a lie. Their friends are late because, according to Ava, they should have been back in the car half an hour ago.
but technically she's not okay.
Okay, give me 3 dice. God damn it.
Whew.
I'll spend the willpower on this. Oh, wait, you already rolled.
Are you spending it or not?
Yes, I'm spending it if I can.
4 successes.
Wow!
Yeah, okay. Yeah, sorry to bother you. We're just there are some people causing disturbances and around the area. And thought
Oh.
might as well check it out.
What kind of disturbances, officer? Anything we need to look out for?
They're just kids going off at a rave or something like that. So just don't bother.
Right. Nah, we'll just wait here and we'll be on our way shortly.
And he just like tips his hat at you. Yeah. Have a nice evening, ladies. And goes back to his car with his
You
partner.
too,
and
officer.
gets the fuck out of there.
The three mages hear Nausicaa. We're coming up to the door. Are we okay to come out?
Make sure you're not wearing any suspicious clothing. There was just a police car here.
Yeah. Caleb hears that, and Nausicaa just kind of stops and takes a momentary glance down at her, looking like a budget ninja. And she'll quickly just like wriggle out of her, at least her jacket and the balaclava, and just have the normal clothes underneath.
Yeah, that's what Caleb will do as well. But he will put it on his like, he will put it on his tourist backpack.
And yeah, we come up to the door. Is it like a thing you can push open, like a fire escape, or are we going to have to break out?
It's a fire door, but it's locked.
Fuck.
Huh?
Okay, Nausicaa is going to look at it and then look back at Caleb.
Caleb, like, looks at himself. He never picklocked anything before.
God damn it. Nausicaa is going to pull out like a pad and pen. And yeah, I'm going to try to do an entropy 1 effect to work out like how the easiest way to bust this door down would be.
Just simple entropy.
Yeah, entropy 1, basically find weakness. And I'd like to use my practice of math. So if you could roll basically minus the difficulty by 8 dice. So yeah, make a practice roll for it.
Yeah, well, with out of D3, you get 3 successes. Unsurprisingly.
Okay.
You notice the fact that the lower hinge, like the door has 2 hinges on the left-hand side.
Mhm.
The left hinge is a bit rusty and just maybe need a bit of convincing to break, but
Nausicaa's going to pull the crowbar out of the bag and hand it to Caleb. Right there.
He is gonna do what she says, but like he never done this before. He doesn't have any melee. Maybe this may be the reason he can buy melee, but yeah.
I think this is melee for sure, like pulling a crowbar. But yeah, maybe athletics, because it's like a strength athletics.
If that is, I have 3 dice in strength athletics.
okay.
I don't know.
Cool.
It's 50.
3 successes. So that 1 success on your damage roll, but it's a fucking hinge, so like doesn't fly off, but you manage to break it off.
Let's go.
And the door just like slides a bit towards you. So you deduce without like much thinking that you could like pull the bottom side of the door and like make a little escape route through there. Like crouching underneath, like not underneath, like in the space form.
Sure. So yeah, kind of get down, crawl through, pull the bag through behind us.
You are out.
Look down the street for the escape car.
Yeah, Ava will jump out and open the door for them.
Caleb will enter.
Let me roll something else. Yep. I like the fact that you don't see what I'm rolling. Because I can roll stuff without you knowing. This is the 5th roll I did for luck dice. This is the 5th roll you were lucky at. Just keep that in perspective. Yeah, so the 5 of you are back in the car with one magical item.
Yeah, Nausicaa, can I use my green all the way route to essentially, like, I don't think we're being pursued, but to like have good luck in the traffic? It's written up in my roads list.
Let me double check.
So yeah, it's always green is entropy and correspondence.
Mm,
Basically, she looks at like traffic patterns and just like says the best way to go.
Yeah, but you said she must have data to focus her effect, like data about, like information about traffic or stuff like
Yeah.
that. So what is she using?
Like on her phone, Google like traffic. Like you can get like really good
Fair
analysis
enough.
of like traffic in New York City, just like
Fair
on a map.
enough. No successes.
Then it won't work.
Um,
Can I reroll again? +1 Dave.
So, like, there was a road that is approved by Duncan that I have in Caleb. It's in the.
One success.
Oh, shit, sorry. Go on, guys.
One success.
I need 2. So I'll roll again, please.
No successes.
Okay. Yeah, I'll probably just stop as if I'm just not working it out. I don't want to risk paradox or anything.
Um, I would like to do something which is kind of weird, but this is approved by Duncan. It is my like only road. The prime. He will try to see if this item has prime residue, but not prime residue. Sorry. We all have this thing called the
Quintessence.
quintessence. Yes.
So we know that is already the case.
Yeah,
I have
we
no
do.
idea.
You kind of know it's a magical item. Like,
Yeah.
No,
that's
okay.
I mean,
okay.
Well, we
People
do,
have
but I
done
think
this
Caleb
and
does.
noticed this before, I think.
No, he wasn't in that scene, so like
He wasn't in the scene. I mean, he would have been told that it's a magical
Yeah,
item, but
you
if
would
he
have
wants,
Okay then.
You would have been.
if he wants to
told.
check for himself, then that's fine. I will have to make a curiosity roll anyway. By the way.
Okay, let's take this in order. So, Caleb, what are we using as a focus?
So basically, like Caleb tries to how do I say this? Like in my road, I actually write it down just a second. So yeah, okay. Caleb like stands in front of this item. Like he
Mhm.
actually first asked Nausicaa, "Can I see the item, please?"
Yeah, she has no problem with that.
When he looks at it, like he will taking back, and then his hands will do this weird sign. It is sign in old language, like it is like it is a language that the most, I think it's Hindu, but I'm not sure. It is regarding like I'm OOC, I'm not sure. It is something regarding the energy in the belief of yoga. So he does it with his hands while looking at it, just to attune
I
himself
know.
to the.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I know I forgot the name for them, but I know what you're doing. Yeah,
Like
fair enough.
I actually like this is something I found while I was checking. So like Duncan approved this road. It is
It's a-
basically he tries to see the prime site 1.
It's a legitimate effect.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, so rolling 2 dice.
Yep.
1 success. Yes, it's magical. It has quintessence in it.
So like Caleb usually sees energy as like a like if there's a quintessence, he sees it as a yellow light.
See, actually, let's have fun with this. You see, you take up the item like up to your face, and you see there's waves engraved in it, and like fish and other images. Some images that you can't exactly tell what they're trying to say. You see some people passing through a gate, stuff like that. But when you activate your prime side, you see that the waves are actually moving. So it's like the golden waves that you'd see the golden light you'd see normally in prime side takes the shape of waves. So it seems like the waves engraved on the torque are moving.
Okay. There's one more thing I want to do, but I think that I should wait for others to do that first. So
Okay. Ava, rolling your curiosity.
Yeah, sure. Although I would say that if they are not driving by now, Ava would say like maybe we should get
Did
out
anyone do
before.
did anyone do a drive roll yet? No, you're
No,
not
because
driving.
everybody started rolling magic, but they can definitely be driving at this point. So I want to interrupt my roll to get driving.
I mean,
Okay, who's driving?
if people are in the car, roll 5 dice. That's my drive roll.
Someone was bad during their youth. This is not the first time Julie's been a getaway driver. 3 successes, you're safe.
Good.
Like a motherfucking pro escape driver.
And
Julia's
all-
been fairly cool during all of this, but as soon as she starts driving, Ava and Ava and Elijah will notice that she kind of like maybe she was just used it all up to speak to the cops or whatever. She gets very tense when she starts driving, and it's like her turn to just maybe bite a nail or two. But she seems quite tense as she begins to drive.
Yeah, Julie. While Julie goes on like Need for like Too Fast to Furious through the streets of New York, you're eventually going to make your way back to the Chantry safe.
Cool.
Ava.
I think as we're, I mean, Ava would before you roll. I mean, you would first just ask, "Hey, can I see it for a moment?" Because honestly, you don't need to roll curiosity if you just get handed the object over.
Do you really want me to go like nuts with this? Because I have something different in mind. If
Okay.
you fuck up your curiosity roll.
Okay, roll it.
Okay, so I'm gonna say it's a difficulty
She's
6.
still gonna ask Caleb too if she can actually hold it because I believe he's still having it.
actually, it is Nausicaa who's holding.
I didn't realize you'd given it back. So in that case, yeah.
The
Nausicaa,
thing
can
is,
I see it for a moment?
oh, see, just let me explain one thing. I apologize. He did thing with his 2 hands to see it, so he never took it in his hands.
Okay.
Yeah, let me.
Nausicaa. Yes.
Let me see how curiosity works exactly, because I forgot.
It's which difficulties to be determined by storyteller.
It's gonna be 6.
Oh,
You get 2 successes.
duh.
The temptation to put it around your neck is there, but it's like, yeah, better not.
I mean, better not. No, the temptation is there. It's just like, huh. So she'll ask Nausicaa again, the 3rd time now. May I hold it for a moment?
Yeah, sure. Nausicaa seems pretty intent on her phone, like in the driving patterns, but yeah.
Ava will grab the torque and she's looking at it. And you say there's a temptation to put it around her neck?
Yep.
Oh, Jesus. Mm.
Ava,
Yes?
I want to say everything to everybody before we do anything with this. When we needed to stone in the woman's house, I did a thing and, told everybody who owns the stone. And Nausicaa, give me some time and let me check by meditation. What's this stone's connection to what? because we don't know this man who are we going to give. Knowing certain things regarding the stone can at least give us an edge if he turns into an enemy in the future. We don't
Does
know
the stone have to do with the necklace?
nothing.
The torque. Exactly.
I just want to check the stone, the torque, and see what it's connected to.
Yeah, me too.
While you're holding, so I'm going to try to meditate here. It's going to be hard, but I will try my best and focus on it. Is it a problem for anybody?
No?
Okay. I will explain something also, Saskia, but I know you want to do something, so you go first. I will do it later.
Well, actually don't know what she would be doing, except doing the stupid thing. Which, I mean, you also find out what it does, in a way.
And now let's make things a bit interesting.
Oh God.
Which is, you have a powerful magical item. Just did something particularly illegal. There's a pretty powerful magical item among you, and Julie is not exactly the most subtle driver. Therefore, from a combination of the tension, the excitement, and the presence of the magical items, I'm gonna say the two words that mage players should hate the most, which is roll backlash.
Oh, fuck you.
What is backlash?
Or paradox.
It's your paradox coming to bite you in the ass.
Ah,
I don't
okay.
have any paradox.
Me neither.
Me
The two of you,
neither.
the three of you are safe.
I don't think I do actually. I think it's all
Oh no.
You are the
Everyone
weakest.
takes a step away from Ava and just point at her and just like, it's her.
I have 7.
Wow. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. I don't want to miss this. Please. I'll be right back. Someone is banging at my door. I'll be right back.
I mean, I was planning to ask before the scene. You actually bleed one off a week because I didn't know that.
You do bleed one off a week.
Okay, then I guess it would be either 6 or 5 by now. Yeah, still. So I guess just take the middle and roll me 6.
I'm waiting for Amush to come back
Ah, why?
just for extra tension.
Yeah, February 9th, I was at Paradox 7. I'm just gonna see if I can quickly look up how much would have gone off. 2 would have gone off, so I would be at 5 now.
You know, I could have just like rolled 7 if we weren't waiting for Amush. So
True, yeah, and I would have definitely, like, okay, 7 is a thing. If you still want to do that, because I never wrote down 5.
you never wrote down 5. If you had 7, I'm gonna be a nice guy and like level it to 6.
Okay, that's
Everybody okay with that?
fine.
No,
I'm
I think
okay
it
with
should-
it. Like,
think
I didn't know.
it should be 20.
I mean, yeah, obviously, but hey.
No, we're not gonna blow up yet.
No, if only because I would take all of you.
Not necessarily. Paradox doesn't have like.
I would at least take Nausicaa because she's a bitch.
No.
Yeah.
Nah. But it's gonna be a while till one of you goes poof into a paradox realm. Or gets permanent paradox. Because that is a thing.
What happened while I was gone? What happened?
Nothing, we waited for you.
See, we're nice.
Love you, hon, and thank you, George.
That was mainly George, not me.
Okay, love you, George. Hate you, Saskia.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
I'm claiming renown in Werewolf for being this patient about fucking up a character's life.
Add one harmony to your harmony pool.
One wisdom. Anyhow,
Harmony.
rolling.
Which doesn't exist. God damn it. Moose.
You're so freaking lucky. You are.
Fail?
It's only one success.
Okay.
You get one bashing damage.
Do I still need to remind you of that thing that I have? That certain
What?
flaw?
Don't want to completely destroy your will to live.
I never had a will to live.
Yeah, so you're now down to Paradox 5.
Yay!
You get one level of bashing damage. And
Her nose starts bleeding?
no.
Oh, crap.
I found one. It's in the book. We're gonna go with it. There's a certain smell that you feel. Everybody in the car feels. It smells like it's remind yourselves of the worst fart you've ever smelled and multiply that by 5.
Oh.
You will just hear just throughout the car like, Nausicaa, what the fuck?
Oh wow, what's that?
That's
Yes,
not
Ava's gonna
humanly
roll
fucking
open a
possible.
window.
No, that's not humanly possible. What the hell?
Oh my god.
Man.
What the? Who farted? I can't meditate here. Ah!
I don't think that's. I don't think that smell can be produced by anyone.
I sure as hell fucking hope not. And Julie rolls down the
Other window.
window and just like, oh.
Nausicaa's ears have gone bright red as she looks out the window and she can just hear her grumbling. It wasn't me.
Oh no!
Wasn't me as well. Fuck! Open the goddamn window. As he like opens the window. Oh!
Man, that smell is giving me a headache. Oh my god.
That smell was like the worst fart. .5. God, I hate everything right now.
Ay ay
I
ay.
think I smell decomposing bodies smelling better.
Yeah. Even though you open pretty much every window and everything you could open, even though it gets a bit better, it lingers.
Well, that's lovely.
Oh great.
I guess we can forget me doing the thing here.
Yes, please. Let's just. She looks for the. Let's just say that they're getting closer, and she'll just say, "Oh man, like maybe we can do it. Oh, maybe we can do it upstairs or something."
I sure as hell hope so.
I can still try and do something in here actually.
What do you want to do?
Well, the thing that you did, I did before that. Reading an impression of the portal room. I can do that.
Let's do it together, but please not here.
And you manage to park the getaway car next to the chantry, next to the takeaway, and like magic, even though the windows might have been closed by now, the smell disappears instantly. Like instantly. You just can't feel it.
Julie just stops and just says, "And that might have been something to do with that." And she just points wherever the thing is.
I think Ava's still holding it. She hasn't given it back to Nausicaa yet, which she will do now.
Okay, so Caleb, do you want to do a thing with this?
Yeah, I know. I just want to fucking check this shit before we create a monster. I don't know. I got a bad feeling about this, guys. I don't know. You're giving something which
Oh yeah, the old bitch. Yeah, she's up to no good. That's for damn sure.
no, I'm not.
You don't know that.
We're going to give this to an individual that we don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not questioning our judgment. I have been outvoted. It's completely okay. We did this together, but
Oh
I
yeah,
wanna
I'm talking
check
about
this
like
out.
Agatha, like the person
No,
we're
no.
giving it to.
I think we're gonna give this to the dude at the reading bookshop, and then he will get the thing from Agatha.
Look,
Oh,
I
that's right. That's
agree
right.
with you that it's not a bad idea to find out what this thing does,
Because that
no
guy
matter
is
what we're gonna do with it.
that guy is an ally for now, and we might want to know if he turns into a rival or worst, what he can do. We need to know what he can do.
Well, let's. You want to do it at the portal room?
Where it is a clean air. Let's go to living room then, everyone.
Living room. Okay.
Like a little after.
Out of character here, if you want clean air, you do realize you have like a freaking terrace. You can get
No,
up.
no, the you know
He just means less bad as it was before.
yeah.
Yeah, fair enough.
The Caleb like immediately will go towards his room and pull his like yoga things. He will put like more clothes that is like more normal for him. He will like clean his hands with this like the fresh water, but from Tibet. That kind of dumb shit that he believes. That I call it dumb mostly because I find it dumb, but I apologize for calling it dumb. The and he will pull his stuff to go to the living room while everybody doing whatever they're doing.
Julie will actually just have a look at it and just go, "Hey, do you want some help? Maybe like, I mean, I didn't know you were that much into meditation." She smiles and just like, maybe I can, we can both help each other, focus.
I would be really happy if you can do that. Basically, I believe this item has a purpose in universe, and those purpose can be found by either connections that it has to other things, or maybe I don't know. Maybe I can just look at real good with Prime, but I just want to check it.
Sure. Sure.
Yeah, but yeah, we can. I don't know. Like if you can help me focus a little bit more, I think it will help me do magic more easily.
And she just nods and just let me get my stuff as well. And yeah, she will just be back real quick with her own. It's not necessarily the same as yours, but it looks pretty much the same. Some prayer beads and a little mat and a pillow to sit on. She'll just, all right, let's go.
Caleb sits and so basically I need to explain you what I want to do, George, if you don't mind listening me because it will be long.
It's not like I have a life, so go ahead.
Okay.
Wow.
So like Caleb believes, like his paradigm is that everything has a meaning and everything has a reason in the universe, and we're all part of it. So he does meditation to he makes meditation to, how do I explain this? Reach and integrate himself to parts of the universe if he wants to.
Fair enough.
And like what he wants to find by doing meditation and focusing on this item, he wants to find um, something that is actually like something that can tell us what this thing is, or like what its connections to. But like maybe it has connections to something in other parts of the world or something that he knows. Like he wants to see the things that this thing has connections to. Because
Fair enough.
I know I can't do that with correspondence, or I think I can do that with correspondence, but I don't know how I can, like, or he doesn't know how he can maybe add entropy or time or something else or prime to this. So like he will just try to find out like what this shit really is.
If you want to work together, like you and Julie and Ava, if I got that right, like if the three of you want to work together.
I don't think that's going to work. Ava has a specific thing in mind, and what I could tell from what Julie and Caleb are doing, that won't fit. So she'll just stick to the sideline for now.
So he will actually turn to the other mages and say, okay, guys, I got entropy, time, and prime. This is something what I realized. I don't know, do I have anything else? I'm trying my best, but I'm kind of in a sticking point. I can't progress that well. So I need ideas right now. Can you guys tell me? Maybe you guys want to see something regarding this, because while I do meditation, I can see things.
Oh yeah, I do that too. Like, totally.
So what do you guys want to see? Its weaknesses?
No,
Its
like
past, maybe?
see if it's like what it's, maybe not like what its exact purpose is, but like what's it used for? Like what is like what would anyone use it for if they would use it for anything?
Maybe
If you apply quantum entanglement theory, you may be able to find things that have some kind of sympathetic resonance with it.
If I knew what that was, I think I could have done that, but I don't know.
I do have an idea regarding that, but I don't think it is something that is rather specific for the way I see the world. So I don't think you would have anything.
I'm quite sure. Like, and Julie gets down and just, come on, Caleb, and she takes it and puts it between the two of them, and she just says, okay, how about you just relax? We just start, and we just both of us. You just listen to my voice, and we start from there, huh?
Ava looks a bit surprised when she's told to relax. She's standing next to Nausicaa like, what?
Nausicaa kind of gives a side eye to Ava. She's like, yeah, Ava, just relax.
No, she's speaking directly to Caleb.
Oh, sorry.
She's directed to Caleb specifically.
Caleb like takes a deep breath again and puts himself like the position, because it like kind of needs him to try and meditate to find the correct position for to reach.
You
So like
will see Julie doing what is called a guided meditation, in where she will ask Caleb first of all to breathe in heavily a couple of times, and she will then begin to say, like, just to focus his attention towards his body, and after a little while she will then tell him to focus on the room they're in, and then she will just have him focus on the object when the time comes.
Okay, so I'm gonna need two things of the two of you. So meditation is rolled with wits. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna need the wits meditation scores of both of you.
I got 6.
I got 6 as well.
So Caleb gets 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 successes. Julie gets 1 success.
You guide me so well.
Yeah, actually,
You guide me to victory, Julie. You guide me to victory.
the
Yeah.
thing is, Julie isn't really meditating. She's more or less just focusing on making sure that.
Yeah, fair enough. But I wanted like
Yeah, yeah,
at least 1 success out of each of you to actually count it as working together.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm gonna roll both of your rarities together. And how long are we spending on this? As in, are we turning it on into a ritual, or just like?
It's a ritual for me.
So let's say you get. I'm gonna give you like 3 rolls to see what happens. First roll, 3 successes. Second roll, 2 successes.
I have RT 2, by the way, not 3.
Yeah, I'm rolling both of your rarities together
Oh, okay. Thank you.
because
Yeah,
you're
you
doing it
help it.
together.
Yeah.
So the total is 1, 2, 3, 4. No, actually 3, 6, 7, 8, 9 successes. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna put this in. Let me think of descriptions that would make sense for each of your paradigms. Um, I'm gonna do it for Julie first.
I'm just gonna say, if it's against harmony, it's against harmony.
No, I'm gonna do it for Julie first. So Julie, you see little strings of light stemming starting from the torque. Half of them go up, like straight up. The other half goes straight down. You see water pouring out of it. See waves forming in the water. You see people in robes, in white robes, chanting around it. You see a table, a stone table. It's someone lying on it. Get this thick smell of incense, of burning sage, of burning various plants, mint, sage, lavender. You also get the chill, like you feel like you just came out of the shower. You feel wet, you feel cold. You start feeling really lonely all of a sudden, really alone. And what you see starts becoming darker and darker. Whatever this is, it's tied to water. It's tied to dying. It's tied to the moment of death, to preparing someone for death, and it implies it works in water. It's like the egg from Harry Potter. It works in water. You also see one of the high priests, like the priests, whatever you want to call the guys in white robes, like putting it on and stepping in what, for all intents and purposes, is a stone pool. And that's as much as you're gonna get, even with your large amount of successes, because you're not that strong. Caleb. you get a completely different picture. Since your paradigm is a bit different, not completely different, but a bit different. Let me just double check. You see the bank of a river. You see the bank of a river, and you see people, like dark-skinned people, wearing really bright clothes. Next to a bed made out of wood, a pyre, a funeral pyre. You see a body on it. You hear someone chanting. You hear all of them chanting prayers in an Asian language you don't particularly manage to put your finger on. You see someone coming with a torch and lighting this bed of like this funeral pyre on fire. And once everything burns and people chant and people cry and people make little fires and pull them out and just use the ashes to cover their faces, to paint their clothes, to cover the back of their necks. And after this whole fire extinguishes, you see this in a matter of seconds, but it goes on for like an hour in your head. It's like a full movie. You see the people pushing the pyre, like pushing it into the water, and the leader of this procession putting this something like this on, like a medallion on that, and stepping into the water, pushing the pyre far into the water till the water presumably gets above his head, but he still keeps on walking. You get the same feeling. It's tied to water. It's tied to death. And it only works in water.
Caleb opens his eyes.
As you do that, Julie just says, "Wait, whoa.
Water.
Yeah,
It works in water.
What do you mean it works?
it's tied to it somehow. I felt like water was coming out of it or something."
I saw a pyre. A lot of people were there. They burned someone or something, and then they pushed the pyre towards the water. And the guy who wore this torque pushed it towards the water, even if the water was above him.
I know this is probably not going to sound like a good thing, but I think it's tied to like a funeral or death somehow.
Yeah,
That's what I got. Like,
that's the feeling I got as well.
Interesting.
Have you made a research regarding this in the library regarding this torque?
No. I think I can try a thing. If you guys want.
yeah, just don't go in the water and put this on at the same time.
No, I'm planning to do something else. She'll hold out her hands for the torque. She actually, okay, Robbie, I don't know what you're scratching with your mic, but could you please stop? Thank you.
Oh, sorry. Am I?
I don't know, there was some kind of weird
Voice, yeah.
scratchy sound. Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Don't know what it was.
she would have placed the pen that she got for her birthday together with like her dream diary on like one of the tables, and and she'll like ask for the torque, I guess. I think I might be able to try and get a feeling of what it exactly does. Although it might be a bit a weird way of going around it.
Aren't our plans supposed to be weird?
True. And she'll yeah, I think she's just gonna get the torque, and she's actually gonna put it around her neck because yeah, she's not planning to go into the water, by the way. But
She put it around her neck.
yeah, what she's
You-
trying to no crap.
Can I finish?
Yeah, sure. I was gonna explain what I was gonna try and do, but if something else happens first, then fine.
Okay, you put it around your neck. Feel the need to go for a swim. Like you feel it's like you miss the sea, you miss water. It's a very strong feeling, and you just
How strong
Wha-
can I resist it?
you can. Yeah, you can without rolling. But you have a feeling. It's like everything you try and to think about it boils down to the same idea. Feel
Okay.
the need to go into the water, to take a like submerge yourself in water, take a swim, have a swim, go around the beach, like, feel the need to not to like take a shower or to like, take a bath, but like go into water completely.
Do you want me to roll curiosity again to give in to that, or are you
Yeah.
just okay with me resisting it? Oh, okay. Well,
I
3 dice
forgot. Yeah,
again
you've got
for the
curiosity.
wits.
You've got curiosity. Yeah, that's a botch.
Fuck. Great. Well, you guys are not gonna let me help anymore.
Okay,
Yeah.
can I
Why did
take
you?
it over here?
Yeah, sure. Take it over.
Okay. The moment Ava puts the torque around her neck, she's like, "I have an idea. I'll be right back," and goes
Yeah, Julie's
out
not
the door.
gonna. She's not gonna. She's not gonna let her go. She's just. What did I just say? Don't put it on. You stay here. Right. She looks at Ava and just looks at her. What do you? Before you do anything, I want to
Don't go
know
into the water.
exactly what you're thinking of doing.
We shouldn't experiment with this. It's forgiving to Samir, so that we can get the stone. That's why we did all this.
Exactly.
I'm just trying to get.
Let me just say this, Saskia.
Mm-hmm.
Since you botched that curiosity, you're dying to go for a swim with that dog.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but
Like,
she's not
it's
leaving
your
the
life
room.
goal right now.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
not.
get
She's not leaving the room. People are stopping her from leaving. Well, at least.
Caleb is like saying like, "Hey, why don't you not do that?"
Okay, how are we stopping her?
I'm grabbing her arm or something. Like she's not leaving.
Okay, we're gonna take this down to rolls because it would be funny to see Alpha escaping this. So, since I'm not,
Nuska's not going to grab her. In fact, she'll probably be a bit like against just straight up grabbing her. But, yeah.
yeah. So I'm gonna refer to the storyteller that has to deal with a lot more combat rolls. What's a grapple roll again?
Strength.
Brawl.
Brawl.
Strength brawl. Okay, Julie, strength brawl.
Right, that's a good one.
I mean, it's Ava you're trying to grab. It's not that difficult.
You're not trying to grab Boris. Like,
As a werewolf
although
ST, a moosh has a
will-
specialty in combat.
I know,
Yeah.
I know you can though. There's two ways that you can you can either break out of it, or you can like slip out of it. And in Ava's case, she would definitely try and slip out of it, because yeah, she does not certainly not like being grasped, like in any case.
If it's
So-
strength, then it's 2 dice. If it's dex, then it's 3.
For you, it's strength, I believe, but for me, it will be dex athletics.
okay, so it's 2 dice. No successes.
Of course not. Goodbye.
Oh,
Sorry. I was
Can
gonna
I
do
roll
something cool.
manipulation, empathy? I don't know what would it be, but he wants to be like, "Hey, Ava, come back, please. Maybe we shouldn't do that. You don't know what happens to
Like, get
those
her, get
who
that thing
brings
off
them."
her. Get that thing off her. That Julie would just say that.
Can I get a like manipulation, empathy
Yeah.
roll or anything? 6 dice.
1, 2, 3 successes.
Yeah, like
Um,
he's trying to be nice.
Ava, you're resisting that.
Well, yeah, I guess.
Because he's trying to take away your fun.
It's not fun. God damn it! I was
And
planning to
the-
do something really cool.
And a very good learning experience.
Nausicaa looks, a little worried that this is kind of like, she's like, Ava, what's wrong? Just come back.
Come on.
I'll be back shortly.
Hey,
Tell me first what you're planning to do.
wait. Listen, I didn't saw what happened to the guy who wanted the water. It may do something bad. Come on.
So, do we have like a bath or somewhere?
She isn't even listening.
No, I mean I'm trying to answer the ST as well as
okay,
like you
sorry.
guys. Like,
What was your
Like,
question, Saskia?
you asked where you want to go. I said, is there does the chantry have like a bathroom with an actual bath?
With an actual dub? No.
Okay.
So you're gonna head to the. I think it's
Shower.
the Hudson, or whatever
the
river
Hudson.
passes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sure.
Whatever
Why
river
not?
passes through New York.
So she's
Oh.
leaving the chantry.
Nausicaa?
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Did
don't
I
know
get
about you
it?
guys, but Julie is gonna try and do it again. Roll a Dutch brawl, and she's gonna try and get that talk off her now, because
Okay,
Julie is
so-
quite convinced that she's not herself right now.
Okay, Pete. 2 or 3 dice.
If it's 2 dice, that's all I have.
2 dice.
I mean, you're presuming
What
that Ava is
success?
standing still.
1 success. Okay, Ava, what are we doing?
I mean, she was running probably at that point because, she full
Okay.
well realizes that you guys
Okay.
are trying to stop her.
Okay. Roll me to escape the
Dex
grapple.
athletics?
Do I
Dex
have to
athletics?
shoot Ella at the foot again? God damn it.
Yes.
I mean, I asked Robbie if I could tase her, but apparently he's not responding.
Okay,
No, it's
Saskia.
because
So
everybody's talking.
I'm not in charge of tasing.
okay,
I
let's
do.
guys, let's focus.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so your Dex athletics.
Yeah.
I'm needing I need a number of
Oh, you
dice.
need a number. Sorry. Yeah, just I think I have 4 dice on that. But let me check. Oh no, 3 dice. My bad.
You fail. Julie's got you.
Right.
Shouldn't it be like down to contested strength rolls?
I mean, like I said, there are two ways that you can escape a grapple: either by breaking out of it, or sneaking, or like slithering out of it.
Yeah, but she's got you now.
If people are fighting, Nautika's going to run over, and she seems like almost in tears, and she's like, "Don't fight! What are you doing?
Okay.
Why are you fighting?
No, they're
I
not
wasn't
fighting. That's like play fighting.
They're wrestling."
He's like, guys, please stop.
Get that thing off her. That's the only thing Julie's saying. And I'm going to try to get the talk off her.
I mean, that's more difficult.
Yeah. Caleb. She. Okay. I need to ask one question before I do anything.
Mhm.
Did you guys said Caleb is like Aegis of the Sept? Oh, not the Sept. Sorry, Aegis of the
Yes.
Chantry.
I told you.
Aegis of the Chantry. Like, was it approved by everybody, or he is like?
Yeah, it was approved by everybody.
Okay, so like he is there for people's safety, right?
Yep.
I'm gonna save you from yourself, Saskia.
Fuck this shit so bad. This is so not. Fuck it. I think Ava is going to try to. Like, it is possible, I believe, to use spheres without like a foci. It's just more difficult.
+1 difficulty. And your
Okay,
quick
yeah.
question. And your quick casting. That's another +1 difficulty.
That's fine. She's gonna try and stun Julie, like using mind magic.
Yeah, but that would be difficulty. Let's see.
I mean, yeah, I know it's a high diff. It's yeah, but
Let's see. So it's coincidental. It's mine 2, 5,
I really hope it botches and it just backlashes to Ava.
7. So
Okay.
you were rolling at the difficulty of 7.
Cool. 3 dice.
2 successes.
Cock. Shit. So sorry.
I think she can resist though.
Guessing it's gonna be stamina.
I
Yeah, one moment.
don't know, but like I think Duncan once told
Two
me.
dice for that.
I think Duncan once told me any magical effect that you can resist, like mind effect, you can resist like willpower, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, I think so. Sounds about right.
Let me. Yeah, but it's technically it's a mind effect, but practically it's a stun.
2 dice.
No, I'm gonna say willpower. No, the guys are right now. I'm
Thank
gonna
you.
say willpower.
Thank you. Yes. Please.
5 dice then. Just more opportunities for
Just
ones.
don't botch.
It's not a botch, but it's a fail.
Fuck.
So yeah, Julie, you're out like a light. So like you
Caleb.
feel like your legs just going numb and be like, "Book."
Yeah, Julie's
On your
out of
ass.
the count. I'm hoping that someone reacts to that because
Yeah, like
that
he
should
just
be
did
an
a
alarm
mime.
going off that
Yeah.
Julie might be onto something.
No, like that is like really bad actually. Like he
Mhm.
like do we sense a sheet of magic on her?
I mean, can't you tell she was looking at Julie and Julie went down? That's like, you don't need to sense it. You can just.
Okay.
That's way obvious.
Caleb just like, Ava, stop right now.
Running away.
Nausicaa's
Coming
gonna
after
try
her.
to tackle her.
Yeah.
Dex athletics.
Be convinced that something's
Nah.
like possessing her.
Okay, Ava, Dex athletics.
Maybe we should just start rolling initiative. at
Yeah,
this
we should roll
point,
initiative.
Okay, roll initiative.
Because
Yeah.
Damien wants to. I know
I'm
Damien
trying to
wants to.
case
try
her
and take
for-
her. Yeah.
Okay.
Do it.
Okay, I'm gonna do it from my left to my right. So Caleb.
That works as well.
So
So
I'm
we're not
basically rolling 1d10 for everyone.
Oh, okay. I got 2 decks and 3 wits.
Okay,
And
you
3
get
arcane. I don't know if it's useful or not, but yeah.
Arcane doesn't count in initiative.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna say what everyone gets. So Caleb gets a 5. Elijah, are we in or out?
I mean, I'm gonna stun her.
You have a 4.
Plus all my shit. That's plus 6.
Okay. Nausicaa gets a 1.
God damn it.
Appropriate.
Why we
And-
suck in combat?
And Ava gets a 5. So list
Okay.
me your initiatives.
How
in
much
the
I
chat.
got?
Uh,
I didn't hear. I'm sorry.
I'll just re-roll it because I didn't have it done.
Okay, 5.
It's a 5.
I got 10.
Me too.
I got 2 decks.
Me too.
I got 3 wits.
Yes, duh. We got the same roll. We need to need to re-roll.
No. Highest wits wins.
Yeah, we both have the same wits and decks.
Flip a coin. Don't know, call it. Or if you want, I can re-roll for both of you.
Re-roll.
Pretty low for both of us, man.
Okay,
Like
so
just
for
the two of us to see which one is higher.
Caleb is 5. Ava is 7.
Ooh, she
Okay.
goes first.
Yeah, so I'm gonna need a little neat initiative list in the side chat if you don't
So
mind.
if everybody would like to put it there, then we can make a list.
This is something. This is what I was feeling about this scene.
Yeah. Sorry.
No, don't get me wrong. I love it. I love the fact that it got the initiative.
I love the fact that Julie said, "Don't put it on and don't go swimming." And the
No,
first
you-
thing Ava does is put it on.
Oh,
Like,
fuck. Elijah also has 10? Oh, but you had... so you go first. Because you had a lower roll than we had. Yeah, no, but the way I understood it, and I understood this out of character as well, because else I would not have done this, is that I couldn't do it together. So I couldn't put it on and take a swim, which was not what I was planning to do.
But someone botched her curiosity roll, and
But someone botched rolls, yeah.
let me just find a picture of the Hudson.
Oh, God, so I don't want to go swimming in the Hudson, guys.
You're not out of the chance for me yet.
Yet.
Yeah,
I got a gun. I can, hit the gun. Hit with you with the gun.
Okay, Elijah goes first. Because I know he had +6, so he's higher than us in one way or another.
Okay. George, can you roll me
Yeah.
4 dice, please?
4 dice. Okay, so what's the list looks like? Elijah, Ava, Caleb, and Oscar. Give me
Mhm.
just 1 second. I have this picture up. Even if it doesn't get to that, like the museum doesn't make sense now. Give me just 1 second. And we have a beautiful picture of the Hudson River.
Pictures of building.
So we just let her drown.
Yes, I think that's... Yeah. Proper punishment.
Okay, so 4 dice,
Yes.
Damien. 1 success.
Okay, I guess the question is, do you dodge?
I don't think she can, no. She's gonna
Okay.
use her action to run away.
Okay.
One more thing. If Elijah is
So-
attacking from her back, it's going to be -2 difficulty.
Yeah.
That makes it 2 successes.
She's
Okay.
basically running away. She's not looking at what Elijah is doing.
So, 6 bashing damage
Wow.
to. I mean, he has to roll for 6 damage.
Okay. Oh, okay. I thought they were automatic.
I mean, I
said-
would like
That's
to be
a-
automatic. That would be awesome.
That's a fail. It's 271153. It's a fail.
I
Let me
hate you.
check the pistol whip.
And I'm running. I'm spending my turn running away.
Okay. Dex athletics.
3 dice.
3 dice. 1 success.
There was a corner in my way, but I guess that means that she's off the stairs.
It is my turn, I think.
Yep.
I also know that the moving is a free action.
Moving,
So-
yeah, running away isn't.
Oh, okay. So I have to run away after her.
Yeah.
Can you roll me Dex Athletics, which is like 3 dice?
Okay, 3 dice.
We are terrible at this. God damn it.
1 success. You catch up to her, but that's your turn.
Yep. It's Nausicaa.
I was going to go for the Nausicaa patented headbutt.
Yeah, you didn't think I was actually gonna keep standing there to receive your headbutt, right?
She's not in the same room as you, Robbie, so you need to catch up with her as well.
Yeah, Nausicaa is gonna. Yeah, she doesn't know what happened. Chaos just got unleashed. She's pretty convinced that Alva at this point, especially after zapping Julie, is gonna is possessed by something. So yeah, she'll basically just kind of go running after as well. Hilariously, probably unable to do anything. My Dex Athletics is 2 dice, difficulty 7. Oh no, Athletics isn't plus difficulty. Yes, so 2 dice.
Difficulty 7.
No, it's normal difficulty because
You still get 2 successes. That's a 9 and a 10.
Wow.
Nice.
So you actually not only catch up to her, but manage to get in front of her. Okay, top of the initiative again.
Elijah?
I'm gonna say, yeah, there is, like, just to answer to Amush, yeah, there's basically it's included in the words.
I got a common sense. Should I shoot her?
I mean,
Does
Common
little
sense,
damage heal?
your common sense would say that if you manage to heal her, it might do her a lot of good in the long run.
No.
But if she's out of the chantry and you start whipping your gun, you're gonna get enough attention to have more to worry about than Ava going away on a field trip.
Why are you trying to kill her? Don't shoot her with a gun. That's mental.
I know, but I don't know anything else.
do whatever you feel. No, Amush, do
No.
whatever you feel
Shooting
Caleb
her,
should do.
shooting her in the leg doesn't kill her.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't aim for the head.
No.
No, I would really prefer
It's
if you do
still
not aim for the head.
mental. It's still fucking mental. He wouldn't do that. It's still crazy to shoot someone.
I have common sense. How do I shoot this person? Yeah,
I know.
that is
Like,
really
no.
common
I said I got common sense. Does it cool to shoot her? But I also Robbie is right. It is fucking mental to shoot someone for this
It's
kind of
mental,
shit.
but it's
You could,
mental,
what
but
you-
if you
no, but-
want to,
What you
Like-
could do, and I think that's a common sense thing, is just use the back of the gun to knock her on the head.
I need to reach you to do that, Saskia.
yeah.
I mean, that's fair.
Split action.
Yeah.
I will try.
Okay, top of the initiative, Elijah. What are we doing?
I need to run after her to have her in my line of sight again.
Yeah. So Dex Athletics.
Yeah, the worst case scenario, Ava, I guess, will be the one testing the bees. You have to roll me 4 dice.
1 success. Catch up to her.
Which I guess is not going to matter because it's like, what do you do? I run. What does she do? She run.
Run away!
Oh yeah,
You've
you're getting the bees, young lady.
Ava, there's a small problem.
Yeah,
There's-
there's someone in front of me.
Yeah, there's a bit of Nausicaa in front of you.
Straight.
Free action. Nausicaa, please step aside. And she'll try and slip past her.
I'm gonna say it's Dex Athletics, but at an increased difficulty.
Cool.
So
Would it be resisted? She's trying to get past me.
fair enough. I'm gonna say you're gonna resist it with Dex Athletics as well. So
What?
let's do it. Because it's like having a reaction to grab someone.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, but in that case, I would say it would not be a higher diff for me because I already roll against her resist.
Yeah, if it's a resistor, then they're
Yeah,
equal.
no, fair enough. Okay, you both roll Dex Athletics, and I'm gonna say you're gonna have to like roll Strength afterwards, because maybe Nausicaa isn't strong enough to like keep her down.
That's fine.
Okay, so Dex.
3
Can,
rolls or 3
okay.
dice.
3 dice for Ava. You get 2 successes. Nausicaa,
That's 3. I gave an automatic success on all my rolls.
3 successes.
God damn it.
So you managed to grab her. Let's see if you manage to hold on to her. What's your strength?
1.
It's a success. Ava, what's
2
your
successes.
strength?
2.
So 2 successes. Yeah, Nausicaa got you because you didn't get any successes.
Okay, cool.
It's the turn of Caleb, I think.
Yep.
I will take that torch.
Take the what?
Torque.
Torque. Well, Nausicaa's keeping her down, so
Nausicaa's like almost crying at this point. Actually, probably is crying.
okay. So, Caleb, you managed to get that torque off of Nausicaa, off of Ava. Sorry, off of Ava.
So the urge to go to like water, that disappears, right?
Nope. You still want to
It's
get
not?
that thing. You botched your curiosity roll. It's not an effect. You botched your curiosity roll. Now it's itching you. It's killing you to do it.
I mean, okay, but I don't need to do it like right now.
No, but because you need to get it first and like convince people that you're not gonna do something
Exactly.
really stupid with it. But it's like I really want to go. I really want to go. I really want to go.
Mhm.
I mean, surely it's not like so curious she's going to start fighting people.
Exactly. That's kind of my
Yeah.
point. That was kind of
Yeah.
my point the entire time. Like I would not have gone the way I did because I would have tried to go about it the smart way.
Yeah, but
But-
you botched it. So
Yeah, no, that's fair.
it's beyond reason. But I'm gonna say
But now
you're
it's-
safe for now.
It's basically now to the extent where it's a fail and not a botch, right?
Yeah, but it's still nausea at the back of your head.
Yeah.
Okay, in the meantime, okay, initiative over, combat over, and our favorite hippie wakes up with a bit of a headache, but nothing like nothing close to half of the hangovers she had in her life. So she's pretty used to it.
She just gets up, looks around, and she'll just be like, "I'll be in my room," and she just seems pissed, and
There's no one there.
she just kind of storms off.
Nausicaa's looking like very strangely at Ava. Why did you do that? What are you doing? Caleb, take that. Make sure nobody else touches it.
I will.
I don't know what happened. I just when I put it on, I was like, look, I'm sorry. Okay, that was not. Fuck.
You need to apologize from
Look, I'm
Julie.
saying I'm sorry.
Julie, not us.
Why?
You did something to her. She passed out. Pardon, she was stunned. You did something to her. And he kind of like turns and goes kind of near Julie because he's kind of pissed off and he wants to take the torque away from Eva.
Oh, Julie's not here. She's.
I know he is coming near you.
Ava?
Yeah?
I'm gonna roll your strangeness.
Oh, for crying out loud! Sure.
Let's see. Those were 2 successes.
Oh no.
So
Stuns for everyone. Or for me. I don't know, because it's
Let's see.
strangeness.
okay, so who's down there with you? It's Nausicaa and Caleb?
Elijah.
Yeah.
No, I think Caleb and Julie are gone.
Caleb is
it's
leaving.
oh, he is leaving, so he's still there.
Okay. I'm gonna go like because this dice roll lets me roll a d3. So I'm gonna go Caleb 1, Elijah 2, Nausicaa 3 to see who gets affected because I only want 2 people affected.
I mean, I can still get affected myself as well. Shouldn't it be a D4 then?
No, because it radiates off of you.
Oh, fine.
And because I'm trying to be a dick and you're trying to spoil my fun.
That's not good enough.
I'm on already. So it's gonna be Caleb.
I am so
What?
sorry. I am so
No,
sorry.
it's fine. It's fine. Go on.
You get the mother of all headaches to a point in which you barely like stop moving. It's like the strongest, like a very, very strong headache.
And he falls on his knees and he's like, "What are you doing to me?"
Nausicaa? Nausicaa?
Mm-hmm.
You're laughing like a funniest joke ever. High as a kite laughing right now.
Yeah, Nausicaa then just kind of like creases up and just starts like laughing, which is something you've never heard her do. Am I like, yeah, I guess like, am I kind of freaking out as well as laughing?
Yeah, but
As
it's like
soon
an
as that
uncontrollable
happens,
laughing.
Julia will just fairly soon afterwards. Julie will come back with a lit joint in her hand. She hasn't smoked on it yet. It seems she's just lit it, but she just looks around and she just says, "What the hell is that sound?" And she looks at Nausicaa. She picks up her phone and begins to record Nausicaa laughing.
Does
Because
this?
she seems to be in disbelief that this is happening.
In
Does-
all honesty, if that means that Ava has another opportunity to go for that torque because someone has a headache, like I don't want to do this.
I'd say you could decide not to.
But it's up to SD, I think.
Yeah, exactly. Since I did do that botch.
Saskia, call it odds or evens. Odds you're no, call it odds or evens. If you're
Evens.
right, you're saved.
Evens.
It's an even.
Okay, cool.
We're safe.
She'll turn around and run away, without the torque. By the way, she's just gonna run away.
The Caleb is holding his head. Is it probably it's like a migraine pain that like it's like a psychic attack. Like nobody attacks him, but it's like someone just like created pain in your head. So he fall
but
down on his knees.
yeah, but it wears off after like maybe a minute. Worst case scenario.
Okay, he's like standing there. What is this?
Nausicaa's this not shut up.
So
That was the sound of Caleb shifting to Kranos.
Yeah.
Julie just looks to Caleb and you have to think, well, where the fuck is Ava off to? What the...
I don't know. Stop talking.
She looks at him, lights up her joint, begins to puff at it. Just want to hit?
No. As he comes to, it's going away. I'm sorry.
And I just shake his head and it's gonna get worse.
Is Nausicaa still just laughing like crazy?
The moment Caleb's headache stops, she stops laughing.
Yeah, Nausicaa is seeing that she's being filmed by Julie. Yeah, she'll clearly be like close to tears, and she's going to run to her room.
No. Julie would just say, now it's a proof. You're not. You can actually have fun. I just need to find out how this works.
I mean, it doesn't
Julie-
make it any better. She's still like looks mortified.
Caleb is like, God damn it, this bunch of fucking retards in his like in his head, like, God damn it.
Julie will just actually go after him and be like, hey, or not Ava. She'll go after Nausicaa and just say, like, hey, what? What? I didn't mean, like, it's just a joke. It's a joke. It's a fucking joke.
Yeah, I mean, she's locked herself in her room.
Come on. Fuck's sake. Listen.
Elijah. Julie, there's still, we need to give this thing to the dude back to get our stuff.
The what?
I mean, Elijah is not here. He left the room to fetch the adult.
Oh, okay.
Because clearly
Julie
we
just
can't handle
looks a bit confused at Caleb.
We need to give this, as he torque is in his hand, to the book owner.
Oh, to the dude with the. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Let's wait it for tomorrow, actually. Let's wait for Nausicaa.
All right. Cool. What the fuck did Ava run off to?
I don't know.
Oh, I mean, what the fuck? Like, can we talk about, like, this recurring thing about people attacking me in different ways? It's really getting fucking annoying, by the way.
I told Ava she should apologize from you.
And she
If you
runs away. What the fuck's up with that? This is getting weird. This is getting really.
According to our rules, it's like Caleb is like, you can put this in a group meeting. Maybe we can go for a strike, but I don't think this is the time right now.
Right. Do the handoff with the thing. Right. Are you okay now?
I'm better. As he like gets up.
She passes. She tries to pass the joint. Just
No, it's fine.
no. I'll
thank
take
you.
the edge off.
No, thank you.
Oh.
You know, I really didn't think it was gonna be like this. We just, robbed the best, one of the most secure places in New York, and then, look at us.
Well, we didn't. I mean, hey, better here than there.
That's
Like,
true.
if this had gone down in the middle of the fucking parking lot of the museum, it would have been way worse.
True. You know, where did Ava go? Do you know where possibly she went?
The portal room, I think.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go try and look there. And she just puts the joint in her mouth and walks down to the portal room.
Unless you want to add anything else, I would like to draw this into a close.
Fair enough.
Okay.
With one little sidetracking. Where is Ava?
Not in the chantry.
Where did she run off to?
Into New York City.
Through the streets?
Yes.
Stealth roll.
Oh fuck. 3 dice.
That's a fail.
Oh fuck.
We'll just leave it off as someone noticed. Someone saw her.
I was just gonna say that's why I was gonna look after her, but yeah, we can end the scene there if you want to.
And
Thank you,
with
players for playing. Thank you, ST, for STing. And thank you, Dice, for fucking up. This was another scene of Living World of Darkness, Mage from the Ashes. Goodbye.